Divine Soul Tribe, back again with a message and reading. I'm Divina. Welcome to my channel, YouTubers. Welcome back, Facebookers. So, I do private readings. If you're on Facebook, inbox me or go to the Spiritual Council of Cards of Clover. That will be getting changed soon. If you're on YouTube, the email address is in the description box. So, what's good in the collective? Let me put these, treat myself to a new headset. So hopefully this works and I don't have to worry about that big thing. So, what's good in the collective? So a couple of things I've been picking up on, well, through readings. There's a lot of, I don't know if it's anxiety or impatience. It's a lot of impatience. Most of the calls I've had today have been, when is someone coming in? So this is the part of the collective that's not healing. I want to know when new love's coming in. Going to deal with your abandonment issues. And this is the exact response that I got today. So you're saying that I'm not going to find any happiness and I'm not going to be in a relationship with anybody, not until you do the healing. No. Put the phone down. Okay. So, again, people refusing to do the work. And I'm, you know, I've calmed down now. So, as nice as I possibly can. Like, look, this is where we need to go. This is what you need to do. No, I want somebody to fill the gap. Okay, stay down there and 3D then. This is the thing. Also, another thing as well that's been coming up is I've had a few people, oh, I want to reach out and talk to. Don't do that. That's telepathic communication. They want you to ring them or message them to make it easy. If you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. But here's what I'm going to say. If you haven't spoken to your person for a while, there's no if involved actually, because you haven't. If you're here watching this, you probably haven't spoken to your person for a while. And you were the last person to send a message. You know where this is going. Don't fucking pick up your phone and reach out. I'm tired of repeating myself. This is the thing. If you choose to reach out to them because they're thinking about messaging you and you still haven't got a handle on the telepathic communication and you actually do it, how are you ever gonna know that they came back to you because that's genuinely what they wanted? How? Please explain to me. Oh, but you said this and this other reader said that and da-da-da-da, we're supposed to be together, we're divine counterparts. Yeah. Yeah? You're an empress. Your energy is receptive. It's magnetic. You attract, you do not chase. They're supposed to be a divine masculine. Their job is to come and get you. They chase. That's how it works. So, if you find yourself like this on your phone, you're not in your Empress energy. You're not. And I, personally, will not be counselling anybody through that shit. I don't care if that sounds harsh, because that is intentional self-harm when you've been told not to do that. Well, sorry, advised not to do that, because it's advice. Should you not follow that advice, you're always going to have that inner turmoil. Do they really want me? Are they thinking about someone else? Do they think they made the wrong choice? Are they here because they want to be? I don't want to listen to it, and I won't listen to it. Now, if I hear any shit like that, I'll put the phone down. This is what they want. So let them come and get you. When? Very soon. You got to remember, as above, so below. I work down in the 5D, right? So I can see what's going on down there. All of you guys are together. Well, not all of you, because some of you don't know the others. But no, you're all together with your counterparts in the 5D. Yeah? But you lot cause delays. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a message. Wait then. I've healed. Then what are you fucking waiting for? They're going to come on in. There's going to be some distance close between the two of you. They might ask to take you away somewhere. Maybe not. But this is a card about travel. So there will be some travel. Going to meet each other or going away. I don't know. But this is the hold up. Unrequited love. They are still not sure that you want them or not. And this is why they're trying to get you. Hi, Alan. This is why they're trying to get you to message them. They're probably sat there. Sound I'm channeling now. The heat. Still, really? I've got a new freaking headset. And you still. Oh. Oh. Pissing me off now. Oh, I don't need to have it on my head. Is that better? It's really irritating because that's hot as well. The lights on. Right. So they're probably sat there with their phone in their hands, looking at your picture, going over your old messages. Oh, I wish they'd just messaged me. I know I've done a lot, but maybe if they messaged me, then I'd know they want me. They know you want them. But they've been working on their money. And we know this because this has been coming up a lot. Oh, God, it's so hot. You're going to have to trust that God is on this and the angels. Because, guys, if you want this new beginning in love, you have to work on yourself and be in an expecting energy. Not, look, calling in your soulmate and engagement. Right, I'm going to get some tarot on this because I want to get into something else really, because I'm getting fed up with this sort of shit. Because I'll tell you why. Right, why? We want a love reading. I need to get a fan. Too many fucking lights. Right. I'll tell you why I'm not interested in the love stuff at the moment. Because we've got a job to do. We've got an ascension to go through. Yeah? All these moon cycles, all this purging. It's another dark night of the soul. But it's cleaning the basement out. And as we discovered last night at my 3:30 wake-up call, yeah? You've got to go through your sacral chakra process to get to the basement. Now, I know that's not going to be for everybody, but it keeps coming up. And I keep saying to you guys, deal with your shit. I ain't got time to be telling you when your next person's coming in. Because I'll be honest with you, I will purposely not look. Because what it is, it's like people, oh, it's okay. Someone's coming in January. Okay, so what you going to do? Fuck all till January. I'll just go and get a new wardrobe. I'll get my hair done. Work on your fucking inner child. Do the work. Because if you're still in a place where someone can make you feel abandoned, you're not winning. I'll tell you that now. You're not winning. This is your person not wanting to miss out on an opportunity in love with you. They've gone off, worked with the angels. It's been a long process, but so is yours. They know you're their wish fulfillment and they know they've kept you waiting long enough. That's why they're coming on in. After a lot of conflict. And a lot of fucking stalking. You know they're stalking. Oh, I can't even. It's getting boring now. Communication is coming on in about how much they love you with some truth and clarity. But that's only if they've done the work. Like I keep telling you, do an energy check. Scan them. If the energy is still the same, ta-da. Unless, of course, you want to keep playing with Lucifer. I don't mean the narc. For some of you, this will actually be a new person because your person likes the devil's playground. Yeah? So, because at the end of the day, it's your destiny. You have a twin flame mission. We see that last month. It's your destiny to be in a partnership. Now, all right, no, I'm not sat here worrying about that right now because I've got work to do. Sorting you lot out. But you lot shouldn't be worried because what is for you is not going to go by you. What's for you will come for you. Nobody can take what God has for you. So why people are worried, oh, when's someone going to... I don't get it. A lot of people seem to think it's a trick. What are you telling me to go and deal with myself for? I've had 3 months of therapy. I'm good. I'm ready for a new love. Listen, let me tell you something now. I've been going through this process for years. Years. Decades. And when I got to this end, I'll tell you what, I even started dating last year. That's how ready I thought I was. And I realised, nah, it's not for me. I'm not ready to be in that fucking pool yet. I've got work to do. Yeah. So I went off and did my work. And I'm still doing the work. Hello, beautiful. And I'm still doing the work. You think I'm exempt from the purge? I'm not exempt. Literally all year, well, apart from the last couple of weeks, I've done nothing but cry. Everything has set me off over nothing. Because I don't do that shit. The moon, my ancestors, my spirit guides and God were like, bitch, gon' get that out. Gon' get that out. And I got it out. I went all the way down to the basement as well. So if I can do it, and I'm not somebody that, apart from if I lose my shit, and I get passionate about things, you won't see me crying in that. Shut that shit down. Fuck for. And that was the way I was. I'm not doing that. Same as you lot. Get on with it. Because if I've had to be a fucking crybaby, it ain't gonna hurt you to shed a few tears. This is the energy you're supposed to be in, but this is what you're doing, is holding on to old shit. So if you find yourselves constipated, it'll be because you're not releasing all the emotional and sexual trauma that you've experienced in your life. Trust the process. Separation, people, is preparation. During this period of time, you're supposed to be doing some work on your wounded inner child. I told you the other day, your masculines are in the wellbeing centre trying to sort themselves out. Look, this is them right now. Yeah? Confused, but they're working on straightening themselves out. Right? So that they can come in and give you a more stable offer. Eager to learn about their ascension process, about the connection, about how they feel for you, and the shit that they've left behind, and how to grow together in a healthy relationship, because they've released all the old aspects of themselves that kept them tied to the devil's playground. But that takes time. And as we've discovered, 1444 on the clock, they were addicts. They still are, some of them, recovering. Yeah? But they're doing it to be a better person, right? So that you guys can come into union together. But first, you have to come into union with yourself. With yourself. It's your destiny to be together. And like I keep saying, if your person wants to carry on playing Lucifer in the playground, leave them. They're not for you, then, are they? God will send you a Cupid. Don't want that one. Well, fucking hell. I'll tell you what, because I'm getting sick of hearing this and all. Have him. Have her. Stay with them. Be miserable. Be treated like a prick. Be ghosted. Be cupided by a narcissist. Have the in and out. Have the back and forth. Have the fucking cheating. Have the lies. Have the fucking manipulation. Have the heartache. Have the upset. Have the confusion. Oh, but it's good dick. It's good pussy. Carry on. Do it. I really couldn't give a flying rat's ass at this point, because these are the kind of conversations that I'm having with people that are getting more and more tedious. I'll be honest with you. I can't keep explaining the simplicity of this dynamic. I'm not even getting all technical with the stupid NHS jargon bullshit. It's the spirit of Lucifer. If you want to stay, this is what I've been saying to people for fucking years. Don't dance with the devil and then ask why you're in hell. The spirit of narcissism is the fucking devil. So when you lay your ass down and sleep with that person, you're fucking dancing with the devil. There's been a fucking power cut. There's no more music. So if you want to keep dancing, crack on. But don't keep coming to me for advice, because I'm not going to fucking entertain it. It's literally got to the point now where I will not take phone calls from certain people because they don't listen to me. And it's actually theft. You're fucking stealing my energy. I'm not having that. Ascend. Ascend. I need you on my fucking team. Right. So I've got my angel dream cards out. That's the sacral chakra. Not the sacral, the base. Passion. Survival. You've got to get down to the basement. Are we nearly there yet? Do I have to be that annoying kid in the back of the car? Are we nearly there yet? Are we? I'm kind of hoping that we are, after last night's impromptu live, because that was a lot. So if it's coming up in readings like that, because it's been coming up, then should I repost that video? I'll check. But that was like the 16th of January I posted that, and I was getting that download about the abusive families and stuff like that since like the beginning of the year. Anyway, if that sort of stuff's coming up throughout the collective, it's obviously stuff that's coming up. So, look, dress rehearsal. I told you, lot. Literally can't make it up. I told you, the life that you've lived was your training program. Dress rehearsal. Now it's time to get to work. Look, psychic abilities, spirituality and wisdom. It's time. Mystery and intuition. There's that source energy. You're going to tap in to the source energy. Because look, there's that full moon again. So a lot of work needs to be done in the next few days. Yeah? Completion. Complete this cycle, because this is an ascension process that you're going through. Look, and the High Council is overseeing this. Keep telling you, we're held in high regard. We're on a council, but this is the council. And they're watching. I'm watching. No, she can't say nothing. No? Carry on. Spirituality again, look, It's time. Look, travel. I told you about this. Movement forward. You're on your journey. You're on your path. You're trying to figure out what the location is. The location is you reaching yourself. You ain't even got to go anywhere. We need to get to the basement, people. Right. Why do we need to get to the basement, you ask? Because if you don't, you're going to get stuck. Listen, I now know why I keep getting getting 3 to 5 minimum if you miss this portal, right? This is a 7-year, right? So in 3 years, we'll take you back to 1, yeah? That's why it'd be 3 years. You'll be stuck in the 3D, consistently on a loop. That's the definition of hell. Oh, well, we tried this and that didn't work, and then we tried that and this didn't work. Then it goes to me again. Even if, I'll tell you, this is another thing as well. Even if you get into another situation with somebody new, and you do the same shit, you ain't learnt your lesson. Learn to use your discernment. Look, I keep telling you lot, you're online. You are online. You should not have any doubt whatsoever. You shouldn't. Because I'm telling you now, you guys be expecting some communication because it is incoming. Yeah? But don't be waiting for it. If you've got to go and sit with an uncomfortable memory to let it go, do that. Because it's not going to stop what's happening, whether you stop doing the work or not. Things are still going to continue to happen. Only thing is, you'll get left because you're not sending. It's not a trick. I want that one. Fucking wait for that one then. I really don't. This is the thing. It's of no consequence to me whether you ascend and move past that point of, oh, it has to be that one. We talked about this the other day with the cars. It has to be a black one. So you want the black Range Rover, but you could get a white one that costs $3,000 less. You can have it today. Now it's got to be a black one. So you wait another 3 months for the black one, drive it off the forecourt, and then you have an accident. And then you've paid $5,000 extra for the one that you wanted. You have an accident, and then it costs you another $3,000 to fix. So you've lost $8,000 and 3 months waiting for it when you could have had a white one. My point being, there's your destiny. That's the Wheel of Fortune. I'm splitting the deck. Your destiny is coming in on this freaking horse. Do the work. It's like I keep trying to tell you, right? You've got to ascend. God likes a clean house. That's why they say cleanliness is next to godliness, right? This is your house. How clean is your house? I know why I'm sweating as well. I've stopped smoking weed. So my body's detoxing. This is why I've got the sweats. If I can do it, people, Divine Soul Tribe, whatever you've got to detox from, you can do it. Yeah? Justice is on its way. Yeah. Things are about to be restored. Equal give and take. Because you are going home. Your person's coming home. You are home to each other. The Sun card, the Four of Wands, on source. Divinity and enlightenment. That's what comes next. The fucking Sun card on the enlightenment with the Four. Don't piss me off. I've been here often. What's going to happen on the full moon, people? Tower moment. Look. More stuff's going to be revealed. yeah? The walls have got to come crashing down so you can start to rebuild. You want that happy, stable home? That's got to have a stable foundation. And that's where the foundation is, in the basement. Would you say your basement's stable? Because I know mine wasn't. I know for a fact it wasn't. I was skipping around thinking it was. And if I can sit here and admit that, you can too. Yeah? Be ready. The tower isn't always a bad thing. I actually think it's a good thing. Because sometimes we avoid things. It's like that job you hate. I hate my job. Yeah? So, but you keep going, go and pay the bills. You have an opportunity to leave. No, it's too hard. I don't want to fill in the application form. It's too long. Might as well stay here. I can hate my job. Years it goes on for. Miserable, depressed, put on weight, get all kinds of shit. And they get made redundant. Oh, why has God done this to me? God's done it for you. Because you wasn't going to leave and find your happiness. So, boys and girls, masculines and feminines alike, are you ready for things to be revealed? Because look, what the High Council are sending. That's your Chariot, and that's your Empress energy. The High Council are overlooking this so that you step into your Empress energy so they can send the freaking Chariot. That's what that is. All it is comes the tea. Tea time. Get your biscuits out. So, you need to step into this Empress energy before the Chariot gets dispatched. You want it? Let all that old shit go. Look, I don't know if you can hear this. It's probably finished now. Look, this is how your person feels. That's if they're not in their distorted energy. Well, they do still feel like this, but even if they're still in their distorted energy, avoid them. But they know. Can't you see? They know. They're just taking their time in the Wellbeing Centre, healing. Not all of them are in there, but most of them are. That's what they're in there doing. So if you haven't heard from your person for a while, that's why. Because I don't suppose anybody's here, unless of course we've got cross watchers in. I don't suppose anybody here is in that doubting energy of how their person feels, because you're telepathically linked, connected. You're emotionally connected. You'll be able to pick up how they're feeling and how they're thinking. That's what makes me laugh with some of the calls I get. Oh yeah, I can do what you do. Yeah, we communicate telepathically. Oh, okay. How can I help you today? I want to know his thinking and feeling. So I'll pull the cards up. Like, oh yeah, I was thinking about this. But you already knew that, didn't you? I'm just confirming everything to you. It's your High Priestess. Gotta go, you gotta. See? Anyway, they want a brand new passionate beginning. But this is your gift. Because this is spirit energy, right? I've got to turn this down because it gets distracting otherwise. Right. You've got to step into this energy. Take your power back. Clean out the basement. Get into that spirituality. Listen. As above, so below. Right. That's the top, that's the bottom. Right? If this is clean and clear, this has got to be clean and clear. so you can get into your spirituality, so you can tap into your wisdom. If the basement's not clear, then you're not clean enough for everything to come on in. Please believe, when you start getting them downloads, your person's on it, because they don't want to be playing any games no more. They don't want to mess around. I told you that was the first card that come up in the other deck, the wedding card. That's what they want. They want to come in, but they're not going to come in their distorted energy, acting like a fool. They want to celebrate with you, because you guys are about to graduate. Different levels, granted. But you've got to... The thing is, like, I remember years ago, and people, I would be where you're sitting watching someone like me doing this, and I'd be like, oh, how do they know these things, and da, 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 what do they mean by this? You say, oh yeah, it's a portal, da, 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 da. It's very difficult to explain, but it's about ascending your levels of consciousness, yeah? How you think, how you see things, right? How open you are to receiving certain information using your discernment. You're able to do it a lot better. It's not about going through this plasma ring or anything like that. I suppose it, I don't know what it looks like in the spirit realm. Not quite like that. Anyway, yeah, you've got to ascend your level of consciousness. You can't be stuck down there. That's what it's all about, letting go of those self-limiting belief systems. Again, we know what beliefs are. You need to be in your knowing. Otherwise, you're going to be in life for more heartache. And at this point, any more of this is self-inflicted. Because you're more than aware of what's going on. You're more than aware of your surroundings. You are at least at a level of consciousness that affords you the foresight. And yeah, you've got your intuition, use it. This is you going through your ascension process. The horn's been blown. You can't unring the bell. Yeah? Going through this part of the process is about letting go of the old aspects of yourself. Leave them in the devil's playground, because you don't need them anymore. You don't. Look, the Four of Pentacles literally just fell on this. You're not about to let go of your journey. You're not. For what? For one person. You've been put on this earth to help heal it. So let go of the last little bits in the basement. Get on the boat. Get on the boat so you can go on your journey and complete it. Well, yeah. Complete this part of your journey. Because it's in stages. You've got to come through this part so you can then... where's that gone? So you can then get on to the next part of the journey. Because it's going to take a little bit of time for you to get onto the other side. And then there's the integration process. And then you'll get going. Well, you're probably already doing the work anyway, because I know I am. What am I doing? You're probably already doing it. You don't even realise. If you're helping people, coaching people, I don't know. But making small changes make a big difference. And you're being watched by everybody. There's that moon card again. You're going to need to do overtime. See? There you go. Complete those karmic cycles. I know you can do it. Hey, boobs! You've kept your defences up, you've kept your foot down, and you've kept your guard up and your boundaries. Now it's time to make sure you stick to them. Because the thing is, this is the thing, this is how the ascension works, right? When you realise that you're not the same as you once was, that's you levelling up, right? Like me, for instance, I took a leap of faith and put myself out here. It's your turn to take a leap of faith and step into who you're supposed to be. You want this happy home life, go and get it. Clean out the basement so you can move in. Yeah? Become this spiritual warrior, this spiritual badass. Accept your gifts. Become who you're supposed to be without worrying about what your counterpart's doing. Don't you think you've had enough uphill struggles, enough uphill battles? Complete the cycle. Because the next moon cycle, right, is going to take us into spring, which is that energy, which is the new year. Oh, thank you, Boops. Yeah, I thought I'd go for something different today. Colour of love. Oh, it's gone midnight, so it's Venus Day now. Right? You don't want to miss out on what God's got for you. Because the thing is, that's too many. Look, you've been defeated in the past, but not this time. You're going to do it. You've got this. And yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's uncomfortable. It's got to be done. No one likes doing the deep cleans. Don't. Well, but no, they don't. It's got to be done. Once you get stuck in, it's fine. I'll get one more card. And I do need to talk to you guys. Look, temperance. That is all about divine timing. Can't make it up. What's at the bottom? Two of Pentacles. No more juggling. Get things in order. Balance things out. Look. This is a serious card. The High Council, that's a serious card. That is who is watching you right now. That's who. You've got until the full moon to get that basement clean. Yeah? Because this is the thing. If I've done an end of tenancy, when I do end of tenancies, I make sure that everything is sparkling clean, like it was just brand spanking new, as best I possibly can. Yeah? To the point where nobody can come in behind me and clean anything other than dust. Yeah? That's how you should be cleaning your house. Because you've got to get to that. You're already in it. If you don't clean that out, you're not going to be able to get into that properly. Source energy, divinity, enlightenment. It's tough. But you got to get on it. Yeah? Use your intuition. It's not a trick. Everything's been heightened. And this is the thing, and I know that a lot of you are like in this sort of doubting energy, like, oh, is that right? Or did I do this? Look, stop doubting yourself. That's another thing that people are doing a lot of, doubting themselves. Why are you doubting yourself? You shouldn't be doubting yourself at this time. I know what it is. I know what it is. See you lot. Now the veil's been lifted, people aren't able, I mean, manipulation is basic spell work, right? People aren't able to do that anymore. So now you're like, they always been like that. Yes. Yes, they have. I mean, I've always been a bit of a lie detector, but like now it's just like, people barely open, hey Kelly! People barely open their mouth and I know they're already lying. So this is what the problem is with you guys. You're seeing people for who they are. You're catching them in their lies. You're just straight up. It's like the veil has been lifted. And now you're like, am I seeing this right? Is this right? Have they always been like that? Stop doubting it. Because what you're seeing, this is what I said to you the other day. Clover used to tolerate a lot of shit. Oh, maybe this, maybe that. I'll try this and that. Fuck that. Divina's in the house now. So this is how it works. One strike and you're out. You can fuck off to the left. Because you're not right. That's how y'all should be. Right. I'm going to pull some cards from my favourite new deck. The 144 Chosen Ones by Magic Gat the T. Right, straight off the bat. Highly ranked in the spiritual realm. That's why those clowns couldn't do you nothing. You got abundance coming. And that's abundance in all things. Let's get 3 cards. Let's see. That flew out. I know you saw that. You got a twin flame mission. This is your ancestors, us, my ancestors, your ancestors, spirit guides, God, letting you know not to give up. You've got psychic powers of clairvoyance, so you should be able to see what comes next. Right? You should know. You're tapped into source energy now. Tapped in. Right? So you should have that foresight. Oh yeah, that's so anxious by Genuine. That's how your person feels when they think about communicating with you. Your name holds power. Yes, it does. You're highly ranked in the spiritual realm. And you've been getting psychic attacks. That's why there's that doubt energy. That's why there's that uncertainty. Yes, you're doubting yourself, but that's other people putting that on you. Also, as well, your intuition, you'll be more sensitive to the people around you, so you will pick up on people's stuff a lot more. So if somebody around you is nervous, you'll feel it more than you normally would. And you've got to learn how to protect yourself. I would recommend ask for divine holy protection from your ancestors and spirit guides before you go out, and always make sure you double up when you go into public crowded places, because you're a starseed, because it will be a bit more intense in public areas. Lots of people, crowds. I don't like too many people. Abundance and dream messages. Be mindful in your dreams. So weird. I literally just watched Doctor Strange, the second one, and is it the multiverse? I think it's called the multiverse. And he had to go and do some work in another realm, dream realm, because something to do with Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, very powerful. That right there is a good example, especially in that film. That's a good example of a Queen of Wands in the reverse, distorted energy, like she just does not think straight. Anyway, you need to be very careful in dream state, because yeah, people do a lot of work in there, and just be mindful. Ask for Archangel Michael to protect you when you're in the dream realm, because yeah, spirits and all kinds run around in there. That's me, tarot reader, and maybe it's some of you. See? Dark Night of the Soul, The Purge. It's what I've been telling you. And this fucking spell and evil family members. Oh, fucking, I'll tell you what. I'm not getting into it again. I'm just going to talk to these ancient Egyptian ancestors and get them on the case. Osiris and Isis. That'll be why that keeps coming up. Death and rebirth. Yeah, faith and wisdom. Sage your space. You got to do... I just wanted to have like a little chat about the ascension process. Clean out your basement, you know. Give you some hope, and you know, so you can keep going and concentrate on yourself, with the knowing that this is going on in the background and you don't have to worry about these things. But no, we have to have evil family members and spell work going on. And the advice of sage your space. Psychic attacks come up. I'm actually getting sick of it. Honest to God, people, if this is you, cut them the fuck out. Because they're the fuckers doing spell work. Evil family members. Not someone that you've had a fucking disagreement with. Evil family members. Why? Because they want to fucking steal your shine. They don't want you to be the chosen one because their demonic asses think they're more entitled to it. Yeah? You were sent here on mission. You're a generational curse breaker. That's why you deserve the abundance that's coming in. That's why. And because you broke the curses by making the decision not to be a part of it, your name is held in Hell's power. At the very least, this is gossip. Oh, who do they think they are? They think they're better than us. If you're in your divinity, you don't think anything. You know things. Sort this shit out. I'm not going to keep going through that because that last night, that was too much. 3:30 in the morning. I'm not doing it anymore. Well, I'm going to try not to because I need some sleep. Cut these people off. If you're not able to cut them off, at the very least, reduce your time with them to the bare minimum. And don't talk your business around them. And don't talk your business around anybody that carry it back to them neither. Oh, it's all right. It's only so and so. When I told you the other day about all the people around you that have been doing things behind your back will start getting sick. They'll start finding themselves in bad health. They'll start finding themselves experiencing financial loss, losing things, important stuff, paperwork, this, that, and that, all kinds of shit. Anything that's ever happened to you bad that they seem to have revelled in will happen to them. Anything that they wished on you will happen to them. Anything. And this is the thing. There will be a few of those people that will shock you to the core. Again, be expecting it. Oh no, so-and-so wouldn't do that. The amount of times I've thought, oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't hear that right. Yeah? No. People always prove me right. I would like to be proved wrong. I would like to be wrong about what I pick up on people when I'm reading their energy. Would be nice. So, I'm going to have a quick look at this. Okay. Maybe this... okay. See the dark night of the soul? That's the purge, right? That's part of cleaning out the basement, right? In a way, when you're in this period of time, you are quite vulnerable because you're releasing things. Yeah, you've got to be to release those things. Yeah, you're quite vulnerable, so it's actually easier for them to come on in and do this sort of shit because you're in this more vulnerable energy. But don't let them. Honestly, anybody comes near you, look, that's the end of all that being stabbed in the back, feeling like everything's a freaking battle every day. It's time for you to go and fill up your own cups. Go and collect your wish fulfillment. These people are seeing that. They're seeing justice come your way. They're seeing you fill up your own cups and be happy by yourself. And that is why they're out here doing this shit. They're like, that can't be right. We're the ones who deserve this. We deserve that. That's the thing. These people here will turn around and say you're the evil one. Hmm? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've been accused of some stupid shit in the past. Like witchcraft, black magic. That is the fastest way to end up stuck in the fucking playground. Any case, magic is about intention. I don't have bad intentions. My intention is to help the planet heal so people can learn to love themselves and each other. You don't need black magic for that. Love is the highest form of energy. And magic for that matter. So, they don't want you to get this justice in life by being happy. It pisses them off. They're confused because they were trying to have you confused. Yeah, you will be emotionally sensitive. Have you seen the size of the moon? But you're closing out these karmic cycles so that you can come into union. Now, at this point, this isn't even union with your person. This is about union within yourself, balancing out the masculine and the feminine within you, so you can come into union with your person. But you've got to close out these karmic cycles. And I'm sorry, darlings, but it involves evil family members, and you already know who they are. Emotion. It's the last little bits. It's cleaning out the basement. That's why a lot of people are feeling emotional at the moment. But again, it's the dark night of the soul again. People are... Some people are like... They think it's just one. It's just one time. There's levels to this shit. There is. Because that's the thing. You do the work, you start to do the work, and then it stops. Or you get distracted, and you think you're okay, and then something else comes along and then triggers that. And you're like, oh, okay. So that's still there then. But go and work on that. It's a process. But the purge, that's what it's about. It's about cleaning out the basement. That's where they dwell. In the fucking basement. You saw me shuffling the cards, and that was like when I cut the deck. I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it. Let's see what happens. 7 of Swords. Deceptive, manipulative, sneaky assholes trying to steal your life, your whole life, your life. And I told you, yes, sex magic is the easiest way of taking someone's life, because, and that's why these disgusting Satanists do it. However, winding you up, making you mad, upsetting you, all them sorts of things, that's a form of theft as well, because that's still stealing your energy. So, just be very careful. Those people that left you out in the cold and had you in that energy. Those people. That's why you were like this all the time. Probably gossiping about you, ostracizing you because you didn't want to fit in with their fucking shit. Yeah, you didn't go along with their way of thinking. You wanted to do different things differently, because as we keep seeing, the black sheep keeps coming out. So they'd rather have you trapped in your head. Why don't they want me around? What have I done wrong? Why have I been left out in the cold? Not being able to eat, think, sleep straight, because you don't know what you've done. You didn't do fuck all other than shine your light. Pricks. It's all right, because you worked really hard on yourself. So hard you can't even see how much abundance you've accumulated, yeah? Because you took a leap of faith and decided to work on yourself and manifest the life of your dreams. The Chariot's on its way. Are you going to be ready to receive it? Are you the Empress that just jumped out on us? Are you? Are you in your receptive energy? Are you strong enough to start this legacy away from this arsehole that's trying to block your fucking blessings right in front of the fucking Chariot? Here we go. Tea time's coming, people. Get your biscuits and your flasks out. You've got the courage, you've got the strength, and you've got that compassion for yourself to let go of enough pride and ego to walk into this, to be this woman, this person, this energy, this empress, yeah? Because this bastard is the spirit that runs through these fuckers, yeah? Trying to block your blessings. Who do they think they are? Think they're better than us? That's why, yeah, my name holds power like your name holds power. Because I don't think things, I know them. I'm a master manifester. And I manifested the life that I want away from this shit. This arsehole. No. Because your chariot's on the way. No more battles. No more conflict. Healed inner children. The horn has been blown and it's time to keep it moving. Let go of all that shit from the past, because now it's time for you to look at things from a different perspective. You've been anointed a high priestess. Be in your knowing at all times. These moon cycles are here so that you can gain clarity and trust that intuition of yours that's being heightened. Every single moon cycle that goes through, that we've been through this year, the ascension process that you've gone through, it's been phenomenal. I don't even think you realise just how much work you've actually done in such a short space of time. Short space of time. This is you and your person. You are coming into your spiritual gifts, fully accepting them and stepping into your power, right? This is your person in the Wellbeing Centre, trying to become more stable. But as we know, you flew out as the Empress, so they need to at least be a king to come on in and at least even talk to you. But this is the energy that they find intimidating. That's why they're working. Look. They want to come on in and match your energy. Yeah? Are you open and receptive to that? Is your house clean enough? Have you done enough? Because this is the thing as well. You've got to get rid of any old emotions, old ideas, any old belief systems, anything that can hold you back. Now, this is about emotions, really. I mean, the water. Right? So, you've got to get it up and out. How are you supposed to be full of pure, unconditional love for yourself and for another person if you've still got old shit floating around? That's like flushing the toilet after having a shit, right? And then seeing little bits floating around the bottom of the pan. Is that clean? No, it's not. Those are those little bits you've got floating around the bottom of the pan. It's time to give it a couple more flushes. Hopefully it won't take it two more, because we've got this one coming up, this full moon in the next few days. Must be the next few days. And then there's the next moon cycle that will take us into spring. So be expecting some fast-paced movement. I keep telling you, I personally think at the moment this 8 of Wands is like accelerated motion, right? Things are moving really fast. I don't know about you, but things have just gone really quick. I ran away from home 2 weeks ago. A lot's happened since then. It feels like over about a month ago. 2 weeks. You be alright? Your person, this is what I'm picking up. Your person, look. Your person is there watching. And the more they watch, the more they know that they're in love with you. Whether it's reading back your old messages, looking at your old pictures, So checking out your social media, any of that stuff, right? The more they watch, the more they know that they're in love with you. They know it's not just a crush. They know. But you in this energy, ready to snip, snip. I don't blame you. I've been reading for you. I know how that shit's gone down. But they got this energy now. So, she's like, speak then. Because look, that's the counterpart. But don't be too quick to be jumping on them. I don't mean... Yeah, actually, I do mean like that. Don't be doing that straight away neither. Oh, when she's saying... Okay, I'll give you this bit of advice. Good night, beautiful. I'll see you. This is the thing, right? Go on. Jump into bed straight away. Take the risk. Make them earn it. They've done the most. God said you got the job. You two coming together, not that you need your counterpart, but you're going to have a brand new stable beginning together. You're here to leave a legacy. What's a few weeks or a few months? Getting yourself established with each other. Figuring things out. Not falling into the same destructive, toxic patterns as you did before. Now you've both done the work, well, as much as you need to be able to come together and start healing together the parts that you need to heal together. My take on that, everyone's like, oh, you need to, yes, you need to do a lot of you've got to do the house clearance by yourself, because that is all on you. Nobody else can go in there and clean that shit out for you. However, this is the thing. Unconditional love. If you've never had it, how do you know how to accept it? How do you know? There she is. I knew she'd come out. Oh, they're not back to back. There you go. They're nearly all out. Yeah, you can't accept unconditional love if you don't know how to. So you need to be with somebody that loves you unconditionally to learn how to accept it with grace. And not be like, is it a trick? That's why I'm saying, don't be falling into bed just because you're with your counterpart. It doesn't make fucking sense. What's the point in doing all that work to fall into the exact same pattern that you was in before? Oh, let's kiss and make up. Oh. Best sex we ever had. But it was. I haven't heard from him for 3 days. No, I don't want it. Oh yeah, he came back. He said he was just really overwhelmed. So here we fucking go again. Don't. Take the time. I'll tell you what. Date. Remember what it was like when you was younger? Because people don't really fucking do it these days, unfortunately. When you was younger and you're getting ready to go out on a date and you're picking your outfit and you're like, oh, I've got to get these shoes. I'm going to do my hair like this. And I'm going to take this bag and I'm going to wear these accessories. You got excited. You got excited to get ready to go out. You got excited because you was going somewhere. You know, you'd made arrangements and stuff like that. Now, fucking Netflix and chill, or let's just pop out to the pub. Fuck off. I want to do things. Go out and do things. Don't be boring. Date. Get to know each other. Go on nature walks. I don't know. Take a fucking pottery class. Do things together. Get to know each other. What do you like to do? That's not sex. Get excited about spending time with each other. Make new memories. Oh, you know, what have you guys done together? Oh, you know, we always wanted to try this, so we went and done it. Oh, they always wanted to try this, so we went and done it, and it was amazing. I never thought about doing something like that sort of stuff. Grow together. Have new experiences together. Do all the things that you thought you shouldn't do or you didn't have time to. Make the time. Do that. Instead of, oh, let's kiss and make up and fall into the same pattern. Fuck that shit. That didn't work for you before. That's why you're not doing it anymore. You're not about to miss out on this opportunity. That is a gift from God. You're about to claim that victory. Yes, you are. And this is you on your way to your flipping anointing as well. Look, going to claim that victory because you've done the work. You went through this dark night of the soul. You cleaned out the basement. You cleaned it out despite this shit. That's just pure jealousy, that is, at this point. That's what you're getting when you graduate. Yeah, that. So, after you've done the house clearance, you're going to have some time to recover because you've released all those burdens. Releasing all those burdens was hard work. It is hard work. It's got to be done. Your person is doing the same, but they're at a different level to you. They know that they're your divine masculine, but they're at a different level. And either way, you're both, like I said before, you're both in your infancy at the levels that you're at. Yeah? But that's okay, because if you're down here, that means you've got room to grow. And not that growth ever ends, because it doesn't. Look, okay, right. This tower moment is going to bring you closer to God and help you heal. That is literally what that is. The tower moment that brings you closer to God, that helps you heal. Like, literally can't say it any clearer than that. So, you saw me shuffle the cards. That's you learning to accept your gifts, yeah? And love yourself. Again, no more juggling things. You're bringing your life into balance. After this period of soul searching, you get on a boat and you move towards your destiny with passion because you've let go of all the remorse and regrets from the past. Now you're ready to accept your spiritual abundance because this is fire energy. You're also ready to receive good news. Because you've defeated what haunts you. You've defeated this shit. How did I do it, you ask? Because you stopped caring what they think. That's the trick. They can only catch you off guard. They can only affect you like that if you care. I mean, don't get me wrong, let me sending shout, gossiping and this, that and the other. Don't entertain trying to prove this and prove that and da-da-da-da-da, because then you're falling into the trap. They are then stealing your time and energy. But that's yours to invest in yourself, and that's what you've done. You've invested in yourself. You've taken the time out to go within and seek enlightenment, right? So you can walk your destined path. Yes, it's been a long time coming, but these things can't be rushed. I'm like your person. Don't expect communication. It is going to come on in because honestly, I say they definitely. For the majority of you, because it can't be everyone, for the majority of you, your person and you, this isn't, again, we've gone back to this whole point where it isn't really just about your person. This is about you and your person. You've both had to walk away from things under these moon cycles. See, the thing is, every time we've had a full moon, you guys have seen something new. Something else that's left you empty and depleted. Another reason to keep walking away and keeping on that spiritual path that you're on. Because you need to bring balance into your life after feeling nothing but heartache and disappointment all the time. Feeling like you never had enough to be part of that group. But you defeated that shit by not caring anymore. Because you have got enough to offer yourself to keep it growing. You're a golden child. You're a child of God. You're God's son. S-U-N. Here to shine your light on the world. Accept your magic. Because that's a brand new passionate beginning in life. For these two. Yeah? God said. Hey Gareth. God said. Right? So, accept your gifts. Do the work. Clean out the basement. You've waited long enough for them ships to come in. The chariot's on its way. You beat the devil. He can't hold your chariot back any longer. The only person that can hold that chariot back is you. By not releasing all the shit from the past. Including these clowns, evil family members that like to fucking do spell work. Minimum gossiping about ya. Minimum. You said, ta-da, that's none of my business. I've got a union to go and get into because I emancipated myself and I became independently wealthy, spiritually, mentally and emotionally. Spirit said, that's the fucking truth. Now go and get your cup of love after being in this indecisive energy. Now you love yourself. They can't fucking stab you in the back anymore. You are here now in this truthful honesty energy, right? With your fucking sword up. You're about to take care of business because you're working with your person and you're going to work with God, yeah? Because it's time for you to go home, right? So expect some communication from your person and the offer of at least a fucking date, even if it's just coffee. So guys, get out of your heads, yeah? You and your person stuck in your head. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do it? Fucking do it. Not you feminines. I'm talking to the cross-watching masculines. Well, you're not cross-watchers. You're part of my divine soul tribe. Do it. What are you waiting for? But for those masculines that are cross-watching, because you've somehow found your way to me, do yourselves a favour and actually send a proper message that has an actual sentence in it. Because I've advised my feminines not to respond to anything less than, I'm sorry, can we talk about this? Can I take you out? Or something of the like. Hi, how's things? Hey, ain't no good. It's not a sentence and it's not a respectful way to address a divine feminine. That's in her Empress energy, right? Yes, you cross-watching masculines have got somebody here that's got their boundaries up. But you did the most. So why would they not have their boundaries up? They've waited long enough. They've been out here patiently expecting your return. But they ain't clowns. They ain't daft. They empresses. So, you come correct, or you get left. Get right or get left. That's for the cross-watching masculines. Now, cross-watching feminines. Feminines, get out of your head. Stop overthinking it. Concentrate on yourself. Remain in this protective energy Because yes, you have been through a lot, you've done a lot of healing, and you have been put on hold for quite some time. However, divine timing, there's a reason it's called divine timing. Yeah, everything happens exactly how it's supposed to, exactly when it's supposed to. Yeah? Like, we sit and we're like, oh, I want this, and oh, I would like that, and da 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 da, and why can't I have it now, blah, blah, blah. And it's not until you look back, you're like, oh, that's why I couldn't have that then. I was ready. Thank you, God, for saving me from myself. Because if you're not ready, you're not ready, and it's not going to work. And then you end up in a whole nother traumatic situation that you have to deal with. And that's not what this journey's all about. It's time to shine your light on the world. Keep telling you this. Dreams are coming true. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh yeah, the journey, the process. Everybody's like, oh, it's about the person. I honestly believe, sorry, no, this is a belief, because I'll just need I'll need to get some confirmation on this, so it's something I'll have to meditate on. But this is my take on it. Your counterpart is the carrot that's dangled to get you on the path. Because look at the back and forth, in and out, da 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 da. Oh, it's a fucking nightmare. Honestly, listen to, oh, we left again. No. Well, obviously, it's the spirit of narcissism and stuff like that. However, the situation is designed to trigger your wounds that need to be dealt with. Right? So that's why you keep going round in circles. Well, I suppose it is cycles, circles, whatever, however you want to look at it. But each time, the narcissist and the empath. So the narcissist will come in, do their shit. The empath's like, not dealing with that shit, but it's triggered something. So the empath's going to go off. They should go off, deal with whatever's been triggered, instead of focusing on what the narcissist has done to trigger that wound. Right. Off you go, do your healing. Off they go. Figure out another way to try and get what they want from the empath. So come back in. No, we're not having that. So off they go. Off you go. Heal the trigger. Then they're strategizing. So on and so forth. It's literally going round in cycles. But every time you come back to this point, the narcissist learns one more way that they can't manipulate. And you've checked them for their shit, and you've gone off and dealt with another wound, another issue, or another incident that's been triggered, whatever. Either way, you're breaking them of their bad habits every time. They're like, oh fuck, that didn't work, what am I going to do now? Oh, I'll have to try this. Oh, I'll put this little spin on that, they won't see it coming. That's how they think. Then they come back towards you, and then you're like, yeah, no, you're still not getting it right. Oh, off you pop. And then off you go, do your shit, blah, blah, blah. So on and so forth. Then eventually, it'll be, the narcissist is like, well, okay, none of that shit worked, but I still like them, and they still like me. What is that? That's when the confusion kicks in. Because they don't, what the fuck happened in here? I've got nothing left, but they still like me. So that is kind of like how the process works. Not that you can't, obviously you do eventually end up together, obviously, but it's the whole point. Because how can you truly be in a divine partnership if you've still got mess and toxic crap lying around from your old life? It's not going to be harmonious, because something's going to be triggered. You have to clean that shit up. You have to. You shouldn't be. You can't be with somebody if they're going to keep triggering you. You should have dealt with that shit already. Because it don't make sense. Why would anybody want to be in a relationship with somebody that constantly fucking winds them up? And I know every single one of you have been there, been in a relationship with someone. You're like, why are you next to me breathing? Every time they talk to you, it winds you up. It's the definition of self-harm. Like, it's one thing being with someone that you can have a bit of banter with, yeah? Banter. Friendly banter. But not somebody, and you all know the fucking difference, then backhanded comments, that underhand shit. I was only joking. No, the fuck you weren't. You know, the frenemies. No. There's always a little truth in every joke. So, that's what my take on the whole dynamic is. And everybody's like, they just get fucking stuck on the union with the other person. Honestly, there's got to be another way. There's got to be another way to, I don't want to say control the flow of information, but, or maybe at the very least control the, well, not control it, don't want to control it, but navigate the order in which people receive the information. Because all they seem to get is, supposed to be with that person, they're your divine soul partner, your God-ordained spouse. And it's like, yeah, okay. Well, and what's your take on that? That means I'm supposed to be with them no matter what. Doesn't mean that at all. It actually doesn't mean that at all. It just means that this person carries the same energy signature as you. You're a vibrational match for one another. You were designed for each other. You've had many lifetimes together. But it doesn't mean that you're supposed to be with that person, or that's the only person in the world for you. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that that person is the best vibrational match for you, because you were designed that way. That's what that means. It doesn't mean you have to get stuck on stupid. I've told you this before, yeah? When I got put onto the journey, I got sent a catalyst, right? No different to you. I literally got to a point where I was like, it doesn't actually matter whether I'm with that person or not. I've still got work to do. My healing isn't dependent on a relationship with a person that I'm being told I'm supposed to be with. I don't need to be with anybody to heal. I don't need to be with anybody to be at one within myself. I need to fully accept myself, who I am. Hey, Nicola. And come into union within myself. If that person that at the time I believed was my counterpart came back and I was open and receptive, then great. But if not, I'm just going to keep it moving. Like I said, I went off and I educated myself. Well, not myself, I had courses, legit courses and stuff, but you know, I went off and worked on myself because that's what I had to do. That was not dependent on being in a relationship. None of it, well, not to me anyway, but I'm different. The thing is, my darling Nicola, you are a force to be reckoned with. So they would need to be earthquake proof. Gonna shake them foundations up. Shake your foundation up, clean out the crap in the basement, and then you're clean and clear. For new stuff to come in. Because there is plenty of new stuff coming on in. Do you know what I'm going to do? I've got these cards. These are the Sea Soul Journey cards. I'm going to pull some from this. Powerful. May you be as potent as the ocean. Held. May you feel the ocean's caress. That's the beauty. See, therein lies the beauty of that, Nicola. That is a lot of people's issue. It's the abandonment stuff. Yeah. Once you get a hang on that, I mean, I don't care about being on my own. I'm like that. Please leave me alone. Shit, I ran away from home. But a lot of people, it's the abandonment issues, and that's why they get stuck. They're like, oh, but what if I end up on my own? What if you do? You're not ever alone for a start, but you know, it's good to have time by yourself. You should never be afraid of being alone. Honestly. And that is part of it as well, is learning to be by yourself. I mean, there may be some people that might disagree with me, but it's my fucking page. I'm here to have my opinion. I personally don't agree with attachment parent style, only because I feel that it's taken away the child's ability to learn how to self-soothe. Like, just to sit with their emotions and feel them for a minute. As soon as an incident happens, right? Oh shit, of course saying that. Yeah, as soon as an incident happens, you look for somebody else to be there instead of, oh no, that's it, it's crying babies. As soon as a baby makes a noise, oh, quick, pick the baby up. Leave the baby alone. Let the baby cry. Oh, no, you can't have them making a noise, they're distraught. Yeah? And every time that baby wants something, it's going to pretend to be distraught because it knows it's going to get your attention. You go through the process of elimination. Are they wet? No. Are they hungry? No. Do they need winding? No. Do they need the toilet? No. Well, then they need to learn how to stop making that noise if there's nothing wrong. Process of elimination. Anyway, have faith. May trust steady your fears. Accept. May you receive what is as it comes. What have I been saying to you about the Chariot and how it's going to come on in? Yeah? Be open to the blessings as they come. They're not going to necessarily, look, have hope. You are powerful. It's not necessarily going to come the way you expect it to. Okay. Bliss. May you feel deeply and transcend. Imagine. May you look beyond what can be seen in the spirit realm. Lightness. May the light lift you to the surface. You are the light. Congratulations on your new car, my daughter. My daughter's reading flipping. My darling. Light. You're the light. You're God's son now. S-U-N. Save us now. That's what we're here for. Save the planet from fucking creatures that have been running it all this time. Release. May you lay down your burdens. Yes. Shine. May you be the lighthouse for others. Depth. May you immerse and go deeper. Go to the basement. And then you can delight in your vitality and accept all as it comes. We're going to get a dinky deck out because this nose is not going to stop until I give you some tea. So, did you get his number? I love that. Nice people do exist, Nicola. I promise you they do. I meet them all the time. Literally, I was shopping one day, and there was a guy, it was in front of us at the till, and he just was buying all this bread, right? And, you know, as you do, just got chatting. And he's like, yeah, he goes off to feed the birds, feed the ducks. He goes every day, no matter what the weather is. Literally. And that's what he does. And the woman at the till was like, every day he comes in, no matter what the weather is. Right, King of Cups. King of Cups is somebody that knows they're emotionally mature, but they don't necessarily talk about it, but they are emotionally mature. That is your person. That's God. And the Judgment card. You're being watched. Yeah? You're being watched. You're being watched while you go through this ascension process to make sure everything is as it should be. Because you are going to keep encountering tower moments until everything's been cleared out. Look, the Fool card. Take a leap of faith and step into your Empress energy. Clean out the closet. Let that shit fall to the ground so you can start again. Yeah? That's your job. It's time for justice. There's the Chariot with everything that's destined for you on it. Everything. Yeah? So be expecting a message from your person. In fact, you might even get a message from God. That divine personal delivery service. So get out of your head and stay strong. Who's getting a 10? Nicola, I can't do this with you. I'm doing a reading. Right, let me get this out. Look, 9 of Wands. No more battles. You're getting communication. Cupid's arrows as well, this is. 8 of Wands. There's a lot of travel coming up. There's a lot of travel coming up. Right, and a lot of communication. So be ready. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. That's what's coming in. Because you've walked away from things that no longer serve you. And I'm telling you now, you need to cut out these evil family members that have been doing spell work behind your back. Oh, who do they think they are? That's always how it starts. That's always how it starts. Who do they think they are? The Magician. Listen. This devil at this moment is not even about bad mind, spell work, this, that, and the third. This is your person trying to manifest you back into their life. Actually, no. No. You're manifesting your 4 of Wands. Yeah, you're not saying it's got to be this, it's got to be that. You're just like, I want my happy home life. I want my stability. I'm working on that, yeah? Here's the devil putting your person in the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is the slowest moving person in the deck, yeah? I mean, if he was going any slower, he'd have stopped, he'd be going backwards, right? No. Here we go. That's your person taking their time. Because this is the thing. They always intended on coming to give you this offer, eventually. But they played with this fucker for too long. Yeah? Let me play in the playground. Let me go to the nightclub. Let me do this. Let me do that. I'll come along soon enough. I'm on my way. Stopped at every fucking shop. It's like going along a strip of shops and having to go in every single one on both sides of the fucking road. That's what this clown thought they had time to do, playing with this fuckwit. Being manipulative in the meantime. But in the meantime, you was out here manifesting this for you, working with God. That's why your person's in the in the Wellbeing Centre now. Is it? Okay. So yes, there has been a lot of betrayal in the past and a lot of confusion. But now they see you as wifey material. But they don't just see you like that. They've always seen you like that. But there have been choices in the past that have left them confused. Snakes. False people. What else is on this card? Dragons. Could be some of those family members, that. Friends, family members, you know. All of it. Anything to keep them confused. This was that fucking devil energy. Constantly like, oh, look at this. Don't look over there. Oh, no. Where is it? Don't look over there. Look over here. What we've got over here. Over there. To the left. Oh, no. But that's what looks right. No, no, no. Come over here. Look, we've got all these cups. That was that shit. I was like, yeah. Don't come there again there. Off the fucking factory line. Stupid clowns. But then, this is the thing. They were under the influence of fucking spell work. Which we know. So it was easy to manipulate them. It's almost like they were fucking hypnotised. Well, I suppose we all were in a way, weren't we? And that's why they're calling it the Great Awakening. Keep telling you, go and watch Once Upon a Time. In fact, no, you don't even have to go and watch that. Person's coming on in passionately, right? To balance things out because they want a victory. God said you got the job. But your person wants to give you a brand new stable beginning because it's all about divine timing. You're the High Priestess. You've been knowing about this and your person is planning and plotting how they're going to get back to you. Alright? Now, it's an hour and a half long. I've got to go to bed. So, any suggestions for a topic of discussion for tomorrow? Please inbox me. I sincerely hope that I can actually go to sleep tonight and I don't get dragged out of my bed again in the morning. Silly times. That was ridiculous. 3:30 in the morning, I'm here doing a reading. Oh. Anyway, so my beautiful divine soul tribe, I am going to take my poor ass to bed. Until next time, stay divine!